Hello everyone and welcome back to One Quest video. I'm Walnuts and today we're going to be talking about the board game Galaxy Fighters. Galaxy Fighters is a classic arcade-inspired cooperative space shooter board game developed by Gamey, a small indie developer based out of New York City. I was able to meet with John early on in the show and have him explain the game to me, so rather than I break it down, I'll just send it off to him live from PAX and I'll add my input at the end.
So this is Galaxy Fighters. It's a 2 to 4 player cooperative survival and strategy game where players take the roles of pilots and they fly hero ships to defend their districts of Galaxy City. And they're defending the city from being invaded by the Exovan aliens, which are the tiles in the center. Every ship has a special ability attached to them, and then they can get a selected a weapon system that's special that they can pick for their ship. Everybody works together to set up their ships in a good way, so to defend against the game. Everybody's playing against the game. It's really nice. I'm inspired by classic arcade shooters like Galaga, Galaxia, and
See
Garuga.
Gladius right there.
Yeah. So right, Gladius. I love those old video games, and I wanted to create a analog version of those things and still keep the spirit of that. So the game pressurizes the players, like the aliens keep on advancing, and the players manage the board each time. So it's a quick and easy setup, and then you build the board out as you go.
Okay.
So when a player goes, there's 4 phases. One is the spawn phase. So you draw a card, you make sure the arrows are pointing at you, and then you lay out the alien tiles in the center as is shown there. Then the players roll their command dice. These are the options they have for their round, plus their command tile. Then the third phase is acting on that, commanding the ship. So you have your movement, you can move your ship any free space that's adjacent or diagonal. And then as you use up a die, you just push it off to the side. You have your special attack. So then you pay off your weapon system or special abilities if you have that. And then once you pay off that, you do a laser beam, and now the laser beam shoots across everything, and you do your attacks that way. So everybody's trying to help each other out. You can't shoot each other, you can't hurt each other. It's everybody against the board.
So if I did a laser beam from here, I wouldn't hit them.
No, it'll just shoot all the aliens in a row, and it only shoots one. So the aliens stack, so you get a nice array.
Yeah.
I would love for you to play out one turn, so that as more people come, the board fills out more.
Sure.
All right, cool. All right, so you're going to be Gladius.
Sure.
So we have you right here. So this is your tile. Let me fill this out. All right, so here's your tile. I'm going to give you some of the...
And so do I only put it in the pink, or do I put it up to here?
No, you put it only in the pink. So it's a 5x5, just like the card. So
Gotcha.
here's the blue. I'll help you fill out magenta.
And so stacks on top of what's already there?
Absolutely.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah. Again, orientation matters.
Orientation.
Yeah.
They have to all face me. Gotcha.
Yeah, they tell you how they're facing.
Oh, I didn't even recognize that. That's really cool.
Yeah. So the amount of arrows is actually the speed in which the aliens move towards you, and then we finally have the two, the last 2 yellow. All right. So now they spawn. So now you get to roll your command dice. Yeah. Good. All right. So now these are your commands, and then you add your command tile. So now you have 5 commands. The burst is a straight shot. The arrow is movement, and the star is called special.
Yes.
And you get to pay for a special ability. The more stars you have, you can use them multiple times.
Gotcha.
So you use the dice as you need them in any order you want. Since Gladius' special ability, he has a sidekick drone. I have had an illustrator illustrate me wonderful ships based off my designs.
Yeah.
So because of that, the sidekick drone is now called Squire because looks like a big sword.
Okay.
So it's a little Squire drone. Looks like somebody on a horse. It's very, very cute. Whenever you roll a natural special, it automatically shoots. So you automatically automatically saved an alien out. So now you're good. So now you command your ship.
All right. So this was the laser that shoots straight.
Yep. So push the die off to the side. You're deciding to shoot laser beam. It goes straight up. And then you take the tops of every pile. Yeah.
That's in there.
Yeah. Awesome.
These guys are all destroyed.
Yep, they're all destroyed.
So that one's done. This is just a single blast.
Yeah, single blast right up front.
So I would do that. I would take care of that.
So
one.
take one die out.
Take that out.
Yeah.
This I can move one space.
One space.
Is it diagonal?
Diagonal or adjacent?
Or adjacent. Okay.
Yeah.
So then I would probably go right here.
Yeah. So since you have your sidekick drone, the sidekick drone takes up the last space you're at. So you just move them over. Right. So it follows you around. Right. Okay. And then you move the move. There you go. Now you have two more fires.
Two more bursts. So I would shoot these two.
Yeah, that's it. So you always aim at the closest thing near you. That's one, and then the closest one there. Yeah. That's it. We did a round. Now that's the third phase. The last phase is advance. So now all the alien tiles that are facing you move at you. So it starts from 1 to 8, left to right. So we go to 4, this moves. And if you notice, it's a stack of aliens, so they frenzy. So everything moves. So that moves 2, and that moves 1. Perfect.
This moves 1.
Then you go to the next one.
This one moves
2.
That one's facing
that moves that way. Yeah, when it frenzies, it moves in the arrow direction. So that actually moves here.
That one's still
moves. So
it's
when they stack up high, it gets very surprising. So the players need to keep track as best they can. Sometimes you can.
But we only move it if it's facing me. So this one we wouldn't move.
Exactly. But this one will move. And since it's the top of the stack, everything frenzies, right? And that moves that way. Exactly. Right.
And then we know we don't have to go until we get here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just go 1, 2, 3.
Perfect. And then that's 1, 2, 3 up.
And this one would be 1, 2, 3.
Excellent.
And then we would go again here. So 1, 2, 3. That one will go here. This one will go here. And that one will go there.
And that's a player turn.
Okay.
And then everybody continues around. Everybody has the same 4 phases. And as the players play, the aliens pile in and adds more and more pressure. And that's the idea is surviving, shooting the aliens out so that they less invade the city. Because when 2 districts are invaded, the game is over.
Okay.
And you have to survive 20 turns.
And it fully invade. So when 2 districts have 5, the game is over?
10.
Or?
It's 10.
Oh, 10. Oh,
yeah,
okay. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Gotta use my eyes.
Yeah.
This is like Space Invaders and Missile Command. Is exactly what I'm thinking when it comes to this.
My inspiration for Astro Wing, which is asteroids, they have a thing. The special ability is Missile Command. So when you pay 2 special, it actually attacks, like it does 1 damage to everything in 4 and 6.
Okay.
So like I take those references that some people will remember and some people are new to, and like introduce it in a board game set, and like hopefully people will find that evocative and enjoy it.
That's awesome. I love it.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And what's nice is I'm going to leave the board for the next person.
For the next demo,
and they'll continue. They'll continue where they left, and hopefully by the end of PAX, they would have saved Galaxy City.
I'll have to come back throughout the weekend and see how we do. I'll remember to take shots.
Oh yeah, please, please do. Everyone.
This game excited me and brings me back to my youth. I'm too young for the arcade scene. However, whenever my family did go to arcades, I gravitated to the classic space shooter games. Missile Command, Asteroids, Space Invaders, Gladius, and anytime I play NES on the Switch, I always get some rounds of Gradius in, even if I'm trash. So this game was right up my alley. Art design and influence and everything else that I got super excited when they sent me an email, and I knew I had to go meet with them. I cannot wait for this game. There's currently no release date for Galaxy Fighters, but they will be opening a Kickstarter for this game in 2025. And I'll have more about it in a discussion with John when the launch comes closer. I love gaming games. They're a lot of fun and easy to pick up and to teach. I have a copy of Ray Racers, their Tron Light Cycle inspired game, and it's a lot of fun. I played it on Christmas with my family, and my dad kept getting frustrated because he kept losing, which is why I let him win last year when I played games with him on Christmas. But we all picked it up, and it was a great time. Keep an eye out for Galaxy Defenders later this year and check the description for links below for their launch page for their Kickstarter. I think that's a show. If you'd like to see more of our content, check us out on facebook.com/OneQuestOnline, X, Instagram, and Threads, one_quest, and be sure to listen to PodQuest on Thursdays every week, where all podcasts are available. See you all next time.